17 years old. I'm a junior at Compass Academy. So I was going home. I started sliding on an S curve, and I remember sliding, and I hit a sign, and then I black out, and then I woke up and I was upside down, and I was trying to push myself like up, you know. I didn't realize upside down until I felt like the blood coming up my nose, and then so I just undid my seatbelt, and then after that I don't remember what happened. I just black out, and then when I come to again, I saw the window frame, and I was just crawling out, and then when I crawled out, I went up the ditch side, and the guy that lives just right there, he was there with the flashlight, and that's how I saw him, was that flashlight, and I just walked to him. When I woke up, I wasn't like expecting it to be real. I honestly thought it was a dream, and I realized that it wasn't a dream when I got out of the car. And I actually grabbed my face, and that was when like reality set in. I was like, oh my gosh, you know. I didn't even like look back at the car or anything. It was just I needed to get help. I don't really remember like seeing anything like the ambulance coming or anything, but I remember the feeling of being put into the ambulance. And I came to again in like halfway through the hospital ride, and I just remember talking to the guys, the EMTs, I guess. My conversation with the EMTs consisted of me asking how they're doing and just trying to get my mind off of what happened. And I was asking them what they were doing. I just making sure they weren't gonna like cut me open anymore. They cut all my clothes off. Joshy, I'm sorry about your jacket. I honestly don't like remember exactly what I was saying, but it consisted of, how are you doing? What are you doing? Am I all right? The only time I cried was when the officer told me my license was suspended. I was in the trauma ward for 4 days, so I was at home for 5 days. Then I came back to school Monday, but I figured I wasn't gonna get better just by chilling. When I got home and even into my first week back at school, I was just shuffling around. It was just jarring to walk normal. I've gotten better at standing for periods of time. I've gotten better at the stairs. I don't need a handrail anymore. I'm getting back into my basketball. I can dribble a little bit. I'm getting back into boxing a little bit again too. I can punch, but just very, very lightly. The doctor said a lot of things. I didn't really listen though. Like they said I should take my pain pills. No. They said I should consider being in a wheelchair when I go back to school. No. They said I should go back to school Monday. Try it at least, if I couldn't handle it. Or if it was too exhausting, I shouldn't go back for a while. It was exhausting, but you know, you just gotta push through it. You know, I'm not gonna get better just by sitting there. That's kind of my mindset right now. My friends have been really great through all this. They came to see me in the hospital once. It was funny, I like woke up and they were all just standing there around the bed. What the heck? The one thing I take away from it is that life's too short to hold on to the bad things, you know? Life's too short to hold on to all the bad things that happened in the past, or in the recent past, or even what's yet to come. I mean, it's just, how I see life now is, it's about embracing the good and the bad equally, because there's no amount of sadness or badness in the world that can replace the amount of joy or happiness in the world. That has come to light in my eyes. I mean, yeah, it's kind of interesting, but that's just what I took from it.